What we can confirm is that there were two terrorist attacks here in Jerusalem today. The first one being in the heart of the city and the second one just being outside of Jerusalem on the 60 road near Gush Etzion, which has experienced also a number of terrorist attacks. As a result, the Israeli police quickly responded at one of the scenes, and certainly I can tell you that there's been heightened security since the incident itself, with different police units being mobilized in and around the different areas in order to both prevent and respond to the disturbances that have taken place in different Arab neighborhoods.
Do you believe this is a part of a deliberate pattern? I think there have been now 3 incidents where cars, drivers, or trucks rammed into people on sidewalks or on the street, if you will. Is this a new tactic that's underway, or is this copycat activity? What's your analysis?
Well, over the last 3 weeks, in fact, there's been a number of terrorist attacks in Jerusalem. The pattern, what we've seen, at least on a ground level, is the terrorists have taken advantage that they can come easily out of the Arab neighborhoods and inside the center of town, and using a vehicle and steering a vehicle into innocent people standing by, women and children, as well as soldiers, unfortunately, today. We can see it's becoming a new pattern. At the same time, we're also making security measures in order to prevent further attacks from taking place. And therefore, we've both removed in certain areas different obstacles. We've also set up other obstacles around the light rail in Jerusalem in order to try and make sure that the areas will be safe and prevent further attacks.
But is this a coordinated plot, or are these simply isolated incidents? I asked the question because a few weeks ago there was an incident in Canada where a driver deliberately tried to run over some Canadian soldiers, killing one, wounding another.
Part of the ongoing investigation, what we know until now, is that the suspect, at least from today's terrorist attack, was a lone individual. He worked on his own, although we do know that he was affiliated to the Hamas. But he decided midday today to take his vehicle and slam into innocent people. So we do see that he was acting alone, and therefore we have to strengthen our intelligence circles and try and find those suspects before they get out on the streets of Jerusalem, or possibly in other areas, as we experienced late this evening as well in near Jerusalem in the West Bank.
So you say acting alone but affiliated with Hamas, but not necessarily receiving instructions or orders. This was not a Hamas-coordinated attack. Is that what you're saying?
That's more or less what's taking place on a ground level. The suspects themselves, those terrorists, are leaving different areas. But we have to focus at the moment on what's going on a ground level. Heightened security will continue in Jerusalem. There's more than 1,000 police officers that are working in and around the different Israeli Arab neighborhoods, with also emphasis on the Old City to prevent disturbances there. And this will continue as long as necessary, leading up to the next 24-48 hours, Friday prayers on the Temple Mount, and the weekend.